There we go. There's a little fat warmouth. Well, the rain is coming down steady. I am getting completely soaking wet. It's a little chunk warmouth. This little pond's almost always good for at least a couple of them guys. That little warmouth. That's a little baby right there. But it counts. Something about these warmouth, usually where there's one, there's more. Oh, lost him. So this right here is one of my favorite spots, just for some little roadside fishing. It's almost always good for a jackfish or two. So first cast, let's see what happens. This is a busy road here, so y'all just gonna have to deal with some car noise. So it's been thunderstorming on and off today. I don't know how much that's gonna affect the bite in little spots like this. Man, I love these. This is a little Kitech swim bait. I love these things because they just catch fish, but they're just not durable, man. They tear so friggin' easy. There we go, there we go, there we go. Feels like a little jack. Oh, a little catfish. Well, that's cool. I do not catch a lot of catfish. That is definitely not something I catch a lot of. A little chubby thing, man. That's cool. Don't spine me, dude. Don't spine me, bro. Oh, sorry, little fella. Do not want to get spined by that little guy. Yeah, this is what I'm using. These little Swim Impact 3-inch. Like I said, they're one of my favorite lures. I catch so many fish on them, but dang it, I go through some friggin' lures when I use them. Heck, that's what, 4 fish on that one lure? So I guess that, I mean, it's not horrible, but let's try this other side. Other side's tiny, but a lot of times you can nab something out of there. Dude, I don't know if y'all, maybe I got that on video. That was a jackfish, man. He came up out of the water, took the tail off my Kitech, but freaking tail of Kitech. Pew! I found these little 3-inch. They go really good with these jig heads. I think it's a 16th ounce. And I'm sorry, I don't know the brand name, but it's got this kind of odd shaped hook on it. But man, I've done so good on that this year. Catching jacks and catching bass and brim. They just catch everything on these little ditches and little creeks. All right, let's try that again. Maybe I can land them this time. A lot of times where there's one jackfish, there's another, and they're usually super aggressive. I'm just slow rolling this thing through here. How that didn't end up in that tree, I will never know. There we go. Come here. Oh, he came off. Son of a bitch. Well, that don't count. All right, this is number 3. Let's see if I can get this guy in. Come on. There he is. A little chain pickerel, aka jackfish. They are a wiggly, slimy little bugger. You see what I mean? How I just kind of let them take the hook. Try to snatch on them. A lot of times they'll break you off because they got them nasty little teeth. I'm the worst at that. Oh, just one more cast. Just one more cast. Is that a little red breast? Oh, sorry, buddy. Oh, a little warmouth. Hell yeah. Bounce that poor guy off the concrete. I feel bad. A cool little fish. Real similar to a like a lot of people call them, you know, like up north, a rock bass, but pretty little fish. A little red dot on his tail. That's cool. Words of Marlin Baits. Be free. 618 fishing. See you later, little buddy. Freaking rain's starting to pick up pretty good. Another warmouth. A little bit better size one too. Hell yeah. Ouch, spined me. See, he's got a lot of gold in him. They're definitely that creature, their environment, man. They'll be real dark colored in dark water, and they'll get a little bit lighter in clear water. I've seen where they're almost black, and I've seen where they're almost like bright gold, like a goldfish. All right, about at my limit when it comes to how much it's gonna rain and what I'm gonna fish in. It is coming down. If I had a freaking frog tog or something, I'd be a little bit more apt to stay out here and play in this, but all right, famous last words, guys. One more cast and I'm gonna get in the car and we're gonna go to the next spot, and hopefully this little rain will pass and I'll be able to fish my next spot. Last cast at this spot, unless I catch a fish. All right, that's enough. This is another one of my favorite spots. It's this little creek right here. I have caught a lot of fish out of here. Usually throw a little U-tail grub in here. Seems to be my go-to. If I don't get nothing on this little swim bait, I'll swap over to a little grub. May go to a smaller bait. I feel like they're not getting the whole bait, so I'm just like they're grabbing the tail of it. If I go to something smaller, they'll have to commit a little bit more to it, I think. Oh, he came off again. Son of a bitch. All right. We're gonna swap baits real quick. All right. I'll throw a white U-tail grub. Like I said, I think that's gonna make them commit a little bit more to the whole lure, not just the tail of it. Should give me a little bit better hookup ratio because I'm getting bit every friggin' cast with this. And of course, not a bite. I was literally getting hit every friggin' cast with the cat. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on now. Settle down. Settle down. There we go. There's a little fat warmouth. That's what I'm talking about. Got purple on his belly. That was cool. That this creek is usually good for is a bunch of little warmouth. So we're gonna sit here and see if we can't wear them out. It's gonna happen here in the next couple minutes. I can already see it coming. The mud coming out of the swamp with all this rain. This water's gonna turn to chocolate milk here pretty quick. I don't know if y'all can see that over in here where the water's coming out of the swamp already. Let's give this side a try real quick. I actually pulled a couple nice little bass out of here before. That little bugger hit hard, man. I felt him hit and I was like waiting for a tug. I was like, that's gotta be a big fish. And no, sorry, little fella. Down through the bridge he went. All right. Well, that was cool. Yeah, he hit like a ton of bricks, man. And then just went limp. Bit again, bit again. All right, it's a little green sunfish. Oh, that's a bluegill. Yep. Cute little bluegill. Dude, they're biting. No doubt about it, they are biting. Well, the rain is coming down steady. I am getting completely soaking wet, but the fish are biting. And that is all that matters. Smallest fish of the day. Yep. Look at that little guy. Tiny. But it counts. My buddy Mark and I got a little friendly fishing competition going to see how you can catch the most fish in the 2022 calendar year. I got a pretty good lead on him so far, but he's made up some ground and he's been out catching some good redfish and some good trout and stuff. But it's about numbers, not size. So I'm gonna keep my lead by getting out here and doing stupid shit like this, fishing in the rain. But hey, the fish are biting. Who cares if it's raining? Who cares if it's raining? If the fish are biting. Oh, that was decent bite, decent bite. Another little worry. Oh, that rain's really starting to come down now. Oh, the shit I do for fun. I'm telling you. The rain has absolutely stopped. The sun's trying to poke out. And it kind of seems like the bite has just shut off. Oh. Or not. Hell yeah. I think if I just slow it down a little bit, I'm just getting hammered right now. There we go. Oh, it never gets old. Look at the color in that guy. That's so pretty. Oh. Basically, I'm just casting out there and I'm just creeping it back right now. Almost just trying to let it sit down there. Bite died out on that side. Let's go back and try this side again. That one actually feels like it's got some shoulders to him. A little bit better one. He's got stripes, almost like perch-like stripes on him. That's cool. A bit of orange on his tail there, some purple on his belly. Oh, so much fun. That's a little bit better fish. That's why it's a jack. This spot's usually good for one or two of these guys. Oh, he's hooked deep. There we go. There's them chompers. That's a little baby one. So hard to walk away from a spot when the fish are biting. Oh. Oh shit. Dude, this dude choked that thing, man. This one's actually gonna take a little bit of work to get that out of him. I have no idea how many fish I've caught today so far, but for just stopping and doing a little bit of fishing on the side of the road today, man, this has been a fun day of fishing. Holy crap. I feel like I could just sit here all friggin' day and just keep catching them. Like, they just don't stop biting. Look, there's another one. Oh my God. It's just too much fun, man. Ouch. It's too much fun until I spine you like that. Jeez. Holy shit. It's every freaking cast. Literally just casting to the exact same spot, doing the exact same thing, and catching a fish every single cast. Like, it's just absolutely absurd. Chill out there, little fella. Absolutely absurd. All that hard work you put in, Mark, and I opened the gap back up, standing on an old wooden bridge in the rain. So much fun. I'm fishing with a tore up old freaking grub. I got another one in my pocket. I'm just too lazy to change it. I'll fish this one until it don't stay on the hook no more. Come back over here. See what we can do over here. Nice chunky one. You can lip that one. It's cool, man. They got such cool colors. Wife went to work this morning. I got the day off, so I'll be back. I won't be out too. I won't be gone too long. Well, honey, the fish wouldn't stop biting. It's not my fault. I think maybe I have finally worn out my welcome. Or not. Oh, jeez. It's funny, I go 3 or 4 casts without catching a fish, and I'm like, oh, the bite stopped, and I catch a fish. All right, well, my battery died. I'm standing here fishing so long that I'm just chewing through batteries. But the damn fish just keep biting. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I'm hung up good. If I break off, I'm going home. Nope, didn't break off. Guess I'm not going home yet. Dude, if I hooked every fish that bit me today, I would have caught 100. I would have caught 100 fish, easy. I don't think I've gone more than 1 or 2 casts without at least getting a bite. But I don't think I've gone 5 or 6 casts without catching a fish. It's crazy. So much fun. The purple on that one. Little bitty feller. Oh. Sorry, dude. I don't know if y'all can see the difference yet, though, but like it's starting to get real kind of milky looking over here. This is still kind of clear, but all that rain we had, this will be kind of churned up for a day or two. So glad I got in here and fished when I did. Oh, feller out of the grass. It's insane to think that there's that many fish in here that I can get bit on every single cast. And been here for probably an hour, and I just keep catching fish after fish after fish after fish. It's insane, dude. And again, I was gonna say, it feels like the bites started to slow down a little bit, and I immediately get bit. Like, it's crazy, man. Oh shit, yeah, that was a good save. All right, the bite has definitely slowed down. All right, I finally feel like the bite has started to chill out over here. I'll make just a couple casts over here, just a couple, and then we're gonna take it to the house. I'll go with, like, if I get 5 casts in a row where I don't get a bite. We'll call it a day. Oh. All right. Remember, 5 casts in a row where I don't get a bite. We're going to take it to the house. We'll count that as 1. I did get bit as soon as it hit the water, but it was tiny. So we'll call that 2. Oop, got bit again. Oop, got a fish. So I made it 2 casts without getting a bite, which I actually did get a bite on that first cast. Caught another fish. I'm gonna have to say without a significant bite because I did get a little nibble on that cast, so we'll call that 1. Well, that 2. That one's got some shoulders to him. That's a nice one right there. I think that's the biggest one of the day. That is a pretty fish right there. All right. Remember, 5 casts in a row without a bite, and I'll go home. Oh, there you go. Pretty little sunfish. All right, remember, 5 casts in a row without catching a fish, and I'll go home. That was a good bite. All right, so I think that's 2 casts without catching a fish. Oh, that was a good bite. That's the thing, I'm getting bit every cast. Oh, this is too much fun, man. All right. Number 5 casts in a row without catching a fish, and I'll go home. That's why. That was my first cast in many where I didn't get a bite, but my tail and my grub was hooked, so that's probably why. I wasn't getting that little flutter in the tail. All right, there's 2 casts. I don't think I've gone more than 2 casts without catching a fish. This is insane. Oh my God. You little bugger, that hurt. Yeah, you weren't coming unhooked either. All right, remember, 5 casts in a row without catching a fish. And I'm gonna go to the house. Got bit, and I got a fish. Oh my God. I have not gone, I don't think, 3 casts without catching a fish. This is insane. All right, 5 casts in a row without catching a fish, and I'll go home. Oop, got a good bite there. All right. So we're at 2 casts without catching a fish. We were rudely interrupted by that pickup truck. That's 3 casts without catching a fish. Oh no. We might have to take it to the house. We might be taking it to the house, guys. Cast number 4. That's 4 casts without catching a fish. Let's try a different spot. Oh, that one doesn't count. That one don't count. That one don't count. That one don't count. That was 5 good casts without catching a fish. Make up the rules as I go. All right, here we go. Oh, got bit good. Dang it. Well, so that was 5 casts in a row without catching a fish. So that's where I should call it a day. But because I'm the absolute worst at that, I'm going to go ahead and cast one more time. Oh, it's so hard to leave a spot when the fish are biting. It's so hard. All right, well, the GoPro shut off because it overheated. I had made like 8 casts in a row without catching a fish. I said I was going to go home, but I'm not just yet. All right, that's enough on this side. I'm going to make a handful of casts over here and then I'm heading to the house. Just a couple casts, just a couple. So this is the longest, since I've been fishing here today, this is the longest I've gone without catching a fish. It's been like 15 casts in a row without catching a fish. I've been bit on every cast, but I haven't caught one. So I think that's enough for me to say I've done my due diligence and I have caught all the fish I deserve to catch today and then some. Because I know there's just one more fish back in there. There we go, right there. See, there's always one more to catch. Always one more to catch. They're never done. At least not here, not today. Oh, it's nuts. I just can't stop. How are they still biting? Is what I don't know. How are they still biting? Oh my God. My camera's gonna end up overheating before I'm done catching fish, I think. Poor GoPro is over here, gone through just freaking 4 or 5 batteries. It's just nuts. This is absolutely insane. I swear I could stay here till dark and just keep catching them. I ain't never in my life caught so many fish in one little spot. This spot's always been good to me, but this has been a pretty special freaking day. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That was the first time I cast on that little vine. It's like I'm just like, oh, I haven't fished that tiny little spot yet. Let's try that. Boom, catch a fish. It's like there's a fish in every little nook and cranny back here. They're just hanging out. I haven't even tried fishing under the bridge or anything. Like, at some point, I have to stop. At some point. But at some point, these damn fish should just stop biting, so I can feel good about going home knowing that I caught them all. But they just keep showing up and they just keep biting. I have never caught so many fish in one little spot. And I've had good days of fishing, don't get me wrong, but like, I've never caught so many fish in one little spot and not had the bite die off. Like, I mean, I'm not catching them every cast like I was an hour ago, but I mean, that was another one. Like, every cast I'm getting bit. Every cast. They are stacked up in here so thick. It's just crazy. I'm definitely going to catch one right there. There's absolutely no doubt. Got me wet, you little bugger.